Once upon a time, there was an old, ornate mirror that had been passed down from generation to generation in a wealthy family. The mirror was said to be haunted, but the family never believed the stories. One day, the youngest daughter of the family, Sarah, inherited the mirror. She was excited to have it and immediately hung it in her bedroom. The first few nights, Sarah didn't notice anything strange, but then, one night, she woke up to see a woman standing in front of the mirror. The woman was dressed in a white nightgown, and her hair was long and flowing. Sarah gasped in fear, but the woman just smiled at her. "Don't be afraid," the woman said. "I'm your friend." Sarah didn't know what to say. She just stared at the woman in the mirror. "My name is Emily," the woman said. "I've been trapped in this mirror for many years, but now that you've inherited it, I'm finally free." Sarah was terrified. She didn't know what to do. "Don't worry," Emily said. "I won't hurt you. I just want to be your friend." Sarah shook her head. "I don't want to be friends with a ghost," she said. Emily's smile faded. "Very well," she said. "But you can't get rid of me that easily. I'm bound to this mirror, and I'll be here with you forever." Sarah started to cry. She didn't know what to do. She was trapped with a ghost, and there was no way to escape. The next day, Sarah told her parents about what had happened, but they didn't believe her. They told her that she was just imagining things. Sarah tried to convince them otherwise, but they wouldn't listen, so she had to deal with Emily on her own. At first, Emily was harmless. She would just sit in the mirror and watch Sarah. But as the days went by, she became more and more aggressive. She would start yelling at Sarah and calling her names. One night, Sarah woke up to find Emily standing over her bed. Emily had a knife in her hand, and she was pointing it at Sarah's throat. "I'm going to kill you," Emily said, "and then I'll be free." Sarah screamed, and her parents came running into the room. They saw Emily standing over Sarah with the knife, and they were horrified. Sarah's father tried to tackle Emily, but she was too strong. She pushed him away and ran out of the room. Sarah's parents were terrified. They didn't know what to do. They called the police, but they couldn't find Emily. Sarah was so scared that she refused to go back to her room. She slept with her parents for the rest of the week. One night, Sarah's parents woke up to find her missing. They searched the whole house, but she was nowhere to be found. They called the police again, but they couldn't find Sarah either. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. Sarah's parents were devastated. They didn't know what had happened to their daughter. A few weeks later, Sarah's parents were cleaning out her room when they found the mirror. They decided to get rid of it once and for all. They took the mirror to a nearby forest